Recently I started my own SMP server. The WhoDem SMP was a brand new idea with some brand new content creators. At first, it started off friendly, but soon the true intentions of the players started to come forth. Even though the group of players was still small, they could not find a way to work together, and Blurry, Cleggster, and Griffin went their own ways as adversaries. As the server became older, it also became larger, as more people from all around the world began to join in and make some content. Soon the neighboring survivalists found themselves in a friendly battle to see who could build the best pub. Soon, however, it would seem that a lust for war was sparked by this territorial disagreement, and nations were created. Each player having their own nation and own land, their own gold and their own desires. There were of course those who did not start their own nation but joined, and there were those who chose to stay on their own. This is the story of what happened so far between the players of the WhoDem SMP. And let me be the first to say, it's pretty fucking crazy. New players called Jake and Torn joined the server and created their own town called Fishmongers. They vandalized the surrounding area by burning down the newest pub created by itsgriffin and found 12 wither skulls, which they used to spawn a wither. They failed to kill it, and it had to get slain by an admin, resulted in them getting banished for their onslaught of destruction. With them gone, Fishmongers was abandoned, with the 9 remaining wither skulls hidden inside. Thorpe joined and created his own company called Carrot Incorporated. His carrot farming business, which would in the future make him one of the most powerful people on the server. Meanwhile though, a new player joined, a man called Caino. He was searching the lands for goods and came across the ruins of Fishmongers. While looting there, he found the 9 remaining wither skulls and brought them to Cleggster as a sign of good faith, and they created a nation to keep the skulls hidden from enemy hands. That nation is now known as Clegglandia. Meanwhile, at Carrot Incorporated, the carrot farming business got up and running, supplying Thorptor with a steady supply of resources, and he decided to use those riches well and founded a nation now known as Cubica, a safe harbor for all in need of shelter. At least, that's what it's meant to be. Valve, another new player on the server, was hopping between residences until Thor offered her a more permanent solution and granted her citizenship to Cubica, continuing to help her and make her own bakery. Thorptor realized that ruling a nation on his own would be incredibly difficult, and so invited his old business partner, a friend named Ward, to become his right-hand man. From this moment forth, Cubica was thriving, and Thorptor quickly became one of the most powerful players on the server, staying loyal only to himself and his nation. This seemed to be the new status quo until a man called Melon Man joined the server and immediately wanted to become the strongest man around. He soon found out that that would not be as easy a challenge as he initially anticipated. Melon Man noticed Cleggster and Caino with their nation Clegglandia and viewed them as a great threat. He created a military base on the opposite side of the river from where Clegglandia was set up so that he could keep a weathered eye on the progress of Clegglandia. From this position, he could spy on Clegglandia, and when he thought the time was right, he decided to move in and steal from Clegglandia one of their witherheads. It took long negotiation from the side of Clegglandia to eventually take back the wither skull. He was told it was for the greater good. Netherite armor payment that he received didn't hurt the situation either. From that point, many more things happened on the server. New players joined, such as Stotgar and Primus, and they stirred up quite a drama, assassinating players, blowing up structures, court cases, and justice systems had to be built just to keep them in check. Cleggster and Caino found secret bunkers and began to work towards their eventual goal to destroy the server. And while the rest of the server united against them, I was simply standing by, building my own story. My story began long ago, in the same lands as you know, but in a kingdom that you will not find any other players. You had the city of Fishmongers, and this city laid before the doors of the greatest kingdom on the WhoDem server, the Content Cave, stronghold of Griff, king under the mountain, mightiest of the curator lords. Griff ruled with utter surety, never doubting his house would endure, for his kingdom lay secure in his own server, because he's the one that paid for it. Oh, viewers, the Content Cave. Built deep within the mountain itself, the beauty of this fortress city was legend. Its wealth lay in the earth, in precious gems hewn from rock and in great seams of gold running like rivers through stone. The skill of the Griff was unequaled, fashioning buildings of great reverence out of stone and stone bricks, mostly stone. Ever he delved deeper down into the dark, and that is where he found it, the heart of the mountain. The plot device. He took it as a sign that his right to rule was divine. All would pay homage to him, even though nobody on the server was paying attention to what he was doing. Even the leaders of Clacklandia and Cubica, although they still had to be informed of this situation. An arrogant mountain king and a server full of discord. Soon the mountain king would think of expansion, and without any goodwill left to share among the server and an insatiable lust for riches, the future of the WhoDem server seems content-worthy. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit the like button down below. Subscribe for you. Catch you guys all hopefully in the next live stream. If you want to check out any of the perspectives of these respective storylines, make sure to head down into the description. And I'm very hyped to see where all these storylines are headed, mostly my own. And if you're hyped to see more, please leave it down in the comments, because I'd love to see what you guys are thinking. If some of these videos, or parts of the videos were cringe, this is the first time I'm making stuff like this. So you try to make videos like this. It's fucking difficult, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys hopefully in the next video. Bye!